So this is a sort of introduction to this channel, where I want to be talking about this theory I've seen a lot. See, I've started to realise that there's something I've never really questioned. I've just sort of accepted it my whole life. But recently, well, I've seen some videos on YouTube, some videos that have kind of left me wondering. And well, they bring up some questions that I can't answer. And I just can't stop watching them. And I started to think, how...
Owen!
Yes, Dad?
What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
I'm making a video
About what?
about some stuff I've seen on the internet.
What sort of stuff? Have you locked this door?
Look, Dad, do you mind? I need privacy to do this.
Privacy? I'm not doing stuff you shouldn't be.
No, Dad, it's fine. It's educational. It's to do with maths.
Maths. Alright.
Yes, I have to edit that out. So where was I? And I started to think, how do I know that 1 plus 1 is 2? I mean, everyone's always told it from an early age, but I've never seen it proven. No one's ever proven that 1 plus 1 is what they say it is. We just believe it because we're told it. Anyway, that's just what I've seen so far. I'm sure there's even more to discover, and I'm really excited to do so. I want this to be a sort of vlog documenting my journey, as it were. Yeah.
Owen?
What is it now, Dad?
Dinner's ready.
Fantastic. Hey, guys.
Hey,
Well, I did it.
did what?
Oh, you don't mean? Oh, for God's sake.
No, wait. What are we talking about?
Right, well, he started some stupid YouTube channel where he talks about some conspiracy theory.
It's not a conspiracy, there's actual evidence.
Wait, what's it about?
Well, you know how in maths everything is based off the idea that 1 plus 1 is 2?
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's not true. 1 plus 1 is 3.
You don't seriously think that?
I don't think he does.
No, guys, it's true. No, listen. I thought it was as funny as you, but I watched this great series of videos by it, by a guy called Mary Sampson. He explains it really well. You should watch them.
Right.
He's not like some crazy idiot. His videos are actually really well presented and use actual facts.
Uh-huh. Oh, that'll be travel time. And it's maths.
Just think about it. Watch those videos, yeah?
Alright.
Hey everyone, my first update here. I think it's incredible how whenever I try to talk to people about this, they immediately assume I'm joking and don't listen. I don't get it. How could anybody think this was a joke? Is it really so impossible for people to have different opinions? But anyway, them laughing at me isn't going to put me off. I'm going to try and get through to them.
Yeah, don't let them put you off.
Thank you. My first comment.
I did not understand a word Harrington was saying.
I couldn't help that. Well,
Please?
no worries.
So you feel, does that help you a lot with your maths stuff now?
Yeah, a bit.
So you're just taking everything from him?
Well, yeah, is that a problem? I don't understand a thing of this.
So how come you're social 1 and 1's 2?
Because that's bloody simple.
Look, Phil, why don't you try and find your own way in maths? You know, consider other possibilities than the one you've been taught?
Owen, that's not how...
Maybe you don't understand it because you know there's a fault with it. I'm sure you don't understand these.
For God's sake, Owen. Let's just stop this before it goes any further.
Look, you know, I think you do maths, don't you?
Look, okay, look, here we go. I have one thing, I have another thing, I put them together, and I get 2 things. Magic, isn't it?
Yeah, but, well, how can I do?
Owen. I'm doing A-level maths here.
Yeah, but, well, just watch the videos, yeah? I'm sure they'll make sense when you watch them, yeah?
Alright. You can watch videos?
Yeah, maybe.
Might be a laugh.
I suppose. I mean, what's the harm?
Mallory's posted a new video. How the school system indoctrinates the 2 line to children.
The fact is that our children have the great maths lie programmed into them from an early age. This shows the incredible lengths mathematicians are prepared to go to conceal the truth from us.
It's amazing what they'll do.
But it's not just them. The governments have to be in on it too. I've been to many countries all over the world, but I've never found one where they have complete trust in their government. The fact that there are always people who think badly of their government is indicative of the widespread corruption that has taken hold. And do you know who's responsible for this?
The mathematicians.
That's right, the mathematical elite.
Man, I never realised that the mathematical elite had such control over world government.
You can never trust the government for anything. You can trust me, Mallory Sampson, for I am championing free thought and opinion into mathematics. Continue watching this video if you want some real maths.
Interesting, and there's way more videos about this. Nice.
Owen,
Yes, Dad.
are you doing your homework?
Yes,
Good.
I certainly am. Owen, hey, Phil, can I talk to you for a second?
First of all, I'm Ed.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ed.
And yeah, sure, what is it?
I want to test something on you, ask you some things.
Fine.
Okay, so first question. Have you ever questioned that 1 + 1 is 2?
No.
See, you haven't, whereas I think for myself...
Next question.
Okay, next question. How do you know that 1 + 1 is 2?
Because it's the most basic thing in the world. I mean, it's the first thing you get taught in school.
Yes, see, they program it into you from an early age.
What have you been? Look. One thing, two things. Ta-da!
Yeah, but I mean... Well... They're clever. If you're not careful, you'll fall for their traps too. They've been doing these intricate plots for years.
Okay, I hardly think that the government are going to make me into a zombie with, say, cubic graphs.
You're not seriously suggesting we trust the government. They're idiots. Anyway, next question. Do you believe anything you hear?
Owen.
No, seriously, do you believe something just because it's nicely presented or because everyone else does? Remember, just because an idea is popular doesn't mean it's right.
That is true.
Okay, so next question. Ah, Phil, have you watched those videos?
Yeah, I did.
And?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm kind of confused now. I mean, those videos got things that I just can't get out of my head.
Good. Oh, so you realise it now?
Well, no. I mean, a lot of the stuff here we've learned still makes sense, but those videos just, well, they made me think about things I've never thought about before.
Did you watch the videos, Ed?
I sure did. And they were the funniest things I think I've ever seen in my life.
I'm guessing you didn't really watch them then. I bet you just laughed at every point without bothering to think about it.
I mean, this whole topic isn't even worth thinking about.
It certainly is, because like it or not, people like me exist, and we're not going to shut up just because you laugh first.
I mean,
We are here to stay and we'll have our voices heard.
Since when did you get so confrontational?
I'm confrontational. I'm the one laughing at another person's beliefs.
Beliefs? This is not about opinion. Things are right or they are wrong. They're true or they are false.
Exactly, and it's true that 1 + 1 is 3.
One thing, two things. Ta-da!
Yes, but remember I asked you?
About my qualifications? A-level maths, remember?
Yeah, but what did I ask you about your textbook and the government?
I mean, that doesn't matter. Look at what I'm showing you.
But how can I trust what you're showing me if I can't trust you?
What about that Mallory guy? What about his qualifications?
That doesn't matter. What matters is we work with logic and free thought.
Yeah, but how can you trust him?
Because he speaks the truth.
I can't deal with this. Phil!
Oh, all right.
Let's see here. My latest video got, wow, 30,000 views. How in the world did that happen? What did the comments say? Wait, let's see here.
Great video is indeed true, although we have to keep fighting until we get anyone. Don't let anyone persuade you otherwise. 1 + 1 is 3.
It is great people like you who bring the truth to the people. Thanks for this.
What is this rubbish? I can't believe people fall for this. Another great video, man. I've watched us up since the beginning. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, I promise I will.
You do that. We're all behind you.
I've got a question. If it is all made up, then why is it so prevalent in the school?
That's because the government is trying to indoctrinate you. I recommend you watch this video.
Thanks.
This is complete nonsense. If 1 + 1 isn't 3, then how can you explain the higher orders of maths, like calculus?
That sort of stuff was just made up by mathematicians to cover up the lie at the heart of it all. Calculus and all that other stuff is your belief, not mine. Remember, just because an idea looks smart doesn't mean it's real.
Thanks for helping us expose the maths lies in the government. You don't need their education.
We don't need their thought control. I wonder how my Twitter's doing. Oh God, so many!
Really thought-provoking. Only everybody else would open their minds like this.
Hopefully we can get them to open their eyes eventually.
If 1 + 1 being 2 is so obvious, then how comes they need to teach it to us?
That's a good point.
You people are the evidence that the education system has failed. Do you know anything about the subject you're talking about?
I guess you're right. The education system failed to brainwash me. Looks like it worked on you, though.
Generally, you people are beyond stupid. Do you know anything about the subject you're talking about? Don't listen to this guy. He just hates having his beliefs questioned. If this is so ridiculous, how can people get so angry about it?
That's a very good point.
People get so defensive because they're afraid it might be true.
You don't know what you're talking about. Your section on economics was full of mistakes.
If there was a problem, it was probably your misunderstanding.
How much exactly do you know about economics?
I watched a couple of YouTube videos on it. I think that's enough.
Your new video was great, really inspiring.
Thanks. It's odd, actually. That video seemed to blow up so unexpectedly.
Well, that's probably because Mallory mentioned it in one of his. That's how I found it anyway.
Wait, did he? I haven't watched his latest video yet.
And I'd like to point everyone to this great video by a guy called Owen. It's part of his vlog series. He's a pretty new and unknown guy. I recommend people go have a look and give him some support.
Wow, I can't believe I actually got mentioned in one of Mallory Sampson's videos. I must thank him for this. With so many people behind me, I know I'm in the right.
Whoa. I thought you divide first, then reduce the power.
No, it's the other way around.
But is that way we're differentiating?
No, you see, when differentiating,
Look at the 1 + 1 sheet, arguing amongst themselves. They don't know what they really think. So, Phil, have you been reading more about, 1 + 1 is 3?
Yeah, a bit. But I've also been talking to Ed, and he's been explaining things to me.
Phil, you shouldn't just listen to anybody. You should only listen to people that know what they're talking about.
But surely he...
right, that's it. I'm going to settle this. We're going to see Herring.
Who's Harry?
Mr. Harrington, our math teacher.
Oh, we're going to see a maths teacher. I wonder what he'll have to say.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
yes, we need your help with something. Or rather, Owen here needs your help with something.
What is it?
Well, can you explain to our Owen here that 1 + 1 is 2? What? Well, you know how in maths 1 + 1 is 2? Well, you see, our lovely Owen here thinks it's 3.
Well, it is.
How can I explain something so simple? Owen, is it? Do you take maths?
No.
What step were you in before you stopped?
Step 5, but that doesn't really matter.
Okay. If I have one thing and another thing...
Oh no, don't bother with that, sir.
I've tried. How can I explain something so obvious?
See, everyone always says obvious, but I don't think you can, sir. You can't prove something that isn't true. All the textbooks are filled with it, and they're all wrong.
So, you say all the mathematicians are wrong?
No, they know it's really free. They're just covering it up, and the government have helped them.
It's not like 1 + 1 being a new concept. It's been around since man could count. Think of Roman numerals.
Yes, but that was ages ago, sir. They weren't as clever as us.
But do you think the Romans were under the same conspiracy?
It doesn't matter. No one had any proof then, and no one has any proof now.
Well, I'm sure if I search for it, I'll find some.
If you don't have it now, then so what if you have it later?
Do you have any proof?
Not on me.
Phil, you look confused.
Well, I can't answer. None of this is going anywhere. One just denies what the other says.
That's because no one's willing to listen to me.
Owen, it looks like there's a good reason you didn't continue maths. The idea of 1 + 1 being 2 is the most basic axiom in the world. And without it, the world would fall apart. Computer systems would fail. And world time systems would just fall apart. But it if you excuse me, I've got to go. Someone juicy.
He's got a point there. If 1 plus 1 isn't 2, then how does everything run so fine?
Of course he'd say that.
Pardon?
Well, don't you see? He's a shield. He's just saying those things because he has to, not because he believes in them. This whole thing was pointless. I didn't do one valid argument.
You know what, Owen? I think I agree with you on that point. This whole thing is pointless. I don't know why I try.
Why don't you just accept it? 1 plus 1 is 3. Deal with it.
No, it's not. You're an idiot.
Why are you being so aggressive? I'm just providing an alternative viewpoint and you're just lashing out at me. Do you believe anything you're told?
No, do not believe anything you're told.
No, because unlike you, I realise you have to question everything and be sceptical of everything.
Right. Where are my pens? Oh, books. Books are great. Did I tell you books are great? Not that one. One thing, 2 things. Ta-da!
Yeah, but remember what I asked you?
About my qualifications. A-level maths, remember?
Yeah, but what did I say about your textbooks and the government?
Owen, that doesn't matter. Look at what I'm showing you again.
You know what? I can't deal with this. What?
Well, I think that...
Oh, don't try and reason with them, Phil. It's useless.
Well, never mind then. Hey guys, me again. I've discovered a maths conspiracy that goes back centuries. See, it turns out there was this big argument between Isaac Newton and another guy called Leibniz about who discovered calculus, as they both claim to have done it. But have you ever heard of Leibniz? No. That's because Newton and others shut him down, and in the end, he was the one that was remembered.
Owen,
What is it, Dad?
I want to talk to you.
Not now, I'm in the middle of something.
When you're done then,
As I was saying, I think Leibniz knew the truth. I say Leibniz knew that 1 plus 1 was 3, and that he was trying to expose the conspiracy. But Newton and others silenced him, and in the end, they made out the idea that he too invented calculus to cover up the whole operation and make it seem like he was on their side. Because the maths elite have to seem united. Because they have to give the image that there are no rebels so that everyone else will fall in line. But I'm sure there's even more to discover. Hopefully I'll get enough material to make another video. Until then, stay quizzical everyone.
are you done now, Owen?
Yes, Dad.
Now, Owen, I'm a bit worried
About what?
about what you've been doing on your computer. What you've been looking at.
It's nothing to worry about, Dad, I promise. I haven't been doing anything bad.
No, I'm just worried about what information you've been looking at.
Like what?
Like, well, I don't think you've been being in the room. I think you've been looking at something that gives you the wrong idea about the world.
Dad, you can't tell me what to think. It's my choice.
You're letting people take advantage of you, of your lack of knowledge. You're listening to them don't know it better.
Don't lecture me on this. It's my choice.
You just say be careful. You can end up with someone out there impossible to get out of.
Ah, a message. Wait, no. Mallory?
Owen, I've been watching your videos for a while now, and you've really impressed me with your enthusiasm. You're clearly a dedicated and intelligent individual, and I'd like to talk with you further. Message me back, if you so wish.
Mallory, I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much for your compliments. They mean so much. In honesty, you're the one who first introduced me to this community and opened my mind, and you inspired me to start making the videos. I'd love to get in contact.
That's great to hear. It's also nice to know that I've inspired people like this. Lots of us tend to work together, so if you want to, or with any of the other tutors, just ask.
That sounds fantastic.
Good, good. And another thing. Now that you're quite good at presenting, and pretty successful, a bunch of us are hosting a 1 plus 1 is 3 convention in a couple of weeks, and I'd like to invite you.
Wow, I'd love to. That would be great. Where is it?
I'll send you the details later. It's £80 entry.
£80?
Well, we've got to raise funding somehow.
Okay, see you there.
See ya.
Oh my god, I can't believe I've just been invited to a convention by Mallory Sampson. I have to go. Dad?
Yes, Owen?
So something's just come up, and can I have £8?
Parking? What for?
Well, there's this convention, and I've been invited to go, and I really, really want to go.
What's it about? Is this you doing what you're doing on your computer?
Well, yes, but...
No, I don't want you going to that.
But Dad...
It's not good for your mind.
But I really want to go. You can't tell me what to do.
If you want to go, you're paying for it.
going?
I'm going to a convention about the truth. You're welcome to come.
What, I'll be surrounded by a group of people who can't add up?
Look, I have something really important to say, and I think you'd really like to hear it.
Look, Owen, I've also been looking around, and I think I've found something that might interest you. Here. This is a page from the book Principia Mathematica, and it definitely proves that 1 + 1 is 2.
What on earth is this? My good God.
I know it's a bit complex, but...
A bit complex? How can I even begin to understand this? You put some unintelligible gibberish in front of me and expect me to just give up on my beliefs.
Look, this is one of the most important books in... Don't give me a drink of water. All of maths.
Important to sheep, maybe, but I can't understand a word of this, and even if I could, how could I trust it? I mean, I've never met the person who did this, and I can't go through it myself. I mean, like...
Look, this proves that 1 + 1 is 2, okay?
Do you have something that proves that 1 + 1 isn't 3?
Look, you can't prove something like that.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
Or do you have a sheet of paper that is?
No, but look, I have something really important to say. It's going to change everything. I'd really like you to be there.
No, Owen. Look, it's quite obvious that your goalposts are on the move. We're in some universe where 1 + 1 is 3. But, look, you go to a convention, you go enjoy it. I say we never speak about this again.
Fine by me. But we all have to make sacrifices for the truth.
Owen,
Mallory!
it's great to finally meet you.
It's great to finally meet you too.
Right, shall we? This way.
Wow!
Amazing, isn't it? Seeing so many people together on one cause. Have a look around, talk to people. The main event starts in half an hour. I'll see you there.
Sure, see you there.
Hey, are you Owen?
Yes.
We love your videos.
Oh, thank you very much.
The way you talk about stuff with your classmates is incredible.
Thanks, but I'm nothing special really, just a humble guy documenting my great journey of success. I mean, yeah.
Awesome.
Excuse me, Alan, is it?
Owen, not Alan.
Yes.
Owen, I'm doing a report for BBC on 1 + 1 is 3 convention. We heard your videos are quite popular among the community. Can you tell us what you do and why you believe it?
Well, I've just been making a series of videos documenting me learning about this truth that's been hidden for so long. I just talk about the stuff I've been doing, what I've been researching, and ultimately I aim to chart the whole journey to hopefully help others discover the truth and inspire them. But it wasn't just me. I was really inspired by Mallory Sampson. He's a great guy and he really inspired everyone here.
And what do you say to those who disagree?
I would tell them to open their minds, consider other possibilities, listen to us. I can guarantee that everyone out there knows at least one person who thinks 1 + 1 is 3. They just don't know it yet because those people are too afraid to speak out.
Okay, thanks, Owen.
It's Owen, not Alan.
Attention everyone, the main conference event is starting now, so please make your way to the hall. Here to do our introduction is the man himself, Mallory Sampson.
Thank you. Well, first I'd like to start by thanking everyone for being here. It's incredible to see so many people, and it really shows just how far we've come. At this rate, we'll have twice as many members this time next year. I should also point out that this event is being live streamed. For those who couldn't make it and those not yet convinced can listen in.
Yes, we certainly can.
I thought I would start with something inspirational. In this world of uncertainty, it is comforting to know that everyone here has one thing in common. One thing we can all agree on. Together, we are forced to be reckoned with, not to be ignored, not to be silenced. Together, we are stronger, and together, we shall reveal the truth. And so here, to give the first speech of the day, who someone's put a lot of effort into his research. Some of you may have watched him. Please welcome Owen!
Oh, God.
Well, thanks a lot for having me. It's a real honour to be here, and I honestly never never thought I'd get this far when I first started, but I have something really exciting to talk to you about. I've finally, conclusively found the ultimate proof for 1 + 1 is 3. Please. This is it, I promise you. What do you say to this, Hyde?
It's just nonsense, Owen. It's rubbish.
Now the maths elite have to listen to us. We are a force to be reckoned with. We will not be silenced. We are here and we will have our voices heard. What about all of you, eh? Do you all think that 1 + 1 is 3? Pardon?
Yes.
Well, in the words of Mahatma Gandhi, even if you are a minority of one, the truth is still the truth.